Hello and welcome to this special Star Trek Online video where I'm going to show you the difference between a regular standard build and a tuned build for the running of the races on the Winter Wonderland. As you can see here, we are back with Lobsang Ludd right after episode 16. Moved him back over to the Winter Wonderland. And we look at his build real quick. We'll see he has no real special gear. Energy damping arm regular. Vanguard environmental suit, I have that. The only thing he has is this black alert triple that was given out just before Christmas. And this run gun, which I just... oh, he doesn't actually have it on him. It is... put it on him. He has this run gun. See, that I bought off the exchange at quite a high price because it was I needed a level 4 or 5 for him. This was the cheapest one available at like 50,000 credits. So that was not cheap at all. But other than that, there's been no special equipment on it. Obviously he's level 21, so he doesn't have any of these specializations. And for the traits, actually he has no ground or space traits or reputations selected. So you can see his run is 15.2, with sprint 17.9, and have his run his ice boots, so 24. So basically 25, speed of 25. This is easily attainable by anybody who's got a high level character with just a few credits. I'll show you right now. Let's go over to the exchange.
Q's friendly customer service can.
Let's go to the exchange. Here we go. We have the exchange pulled up and search for a run. And you can see there's lots of high-level run guns. You can get one for less than 10,000 credits if you've got a full-level character. So this is no impediment. This is a nice, easy, quick, cheap way to boost your speed.
Good for business.
So we're going to do 2 runs. We're going to do this first run here with Lobsang Ludd, who has no tuning, no specialization, just to say that run gun, the free black alert triple that was given out a few weeks earlier to anybody as a promotion. Black alert triple. Which was given out to say just before Christmas. I'm presuming in response to all the people whining about this thing. So we're gonna say our run speed, that the gun is 13.2, sprint 16, with the boots 23, with the gun basically 25. So that's our base run speed is going to be 25. I'm going to take the same route basically for both. I'm going to start right here on the third knob. I'm going to start the running start against the barrier to give a fair start. I have a timer and run them simultaneously. So we're going to try and make this as fair as possible. I'm going to do rolls at the corner here. I'm going to take a roll here, jump here, a roll here, and then hopefully take this running, but if not, then I'll jump it and then run to the thing. I'm going to do the exact same thing as best I can for both, keep it as fair, and just see what the difference is and how much of a difference actually bothering to tune your build is, and why it's unfair that people who have not taken the time to run the build, who have not tuned their race, are complaining about it because they have as much chance to do things as anybody else. You can see that person there is also getting a black alert trouble. They also didn't have anything else, so let me join the race. And we'll see how this goes when it starts off. It'll be nice to have somebody to race against. You know, blur their name obviously because I don't know how well they're going to do, not do. But it'll give a nice comparison as to the sort of standard person who's running these races. So if we're ready, I've got my sprint on, as you can see. Starting my run. And we're off. Cruise up there a little. Ooh, some massive lag there. Just decided to hop a bit. Won't be my absolute best time that I can do, but we can get at least a rough ballpark figure of how fast it will be this time. So we go around this final corner. And I reckon I would have beaten her if I hadn't been for the lag. So on screen now you'll have the speed for that. Obviously I'll do in post. Off, back to the thing. And I'm gonna reckon that was about maybe about 50 seconds. About 50 seconds. So time for me to now go and switch out and try and come back to nice quiet isolated thing. I'm going to switch over to Detritus now, my tuned run build. Okay, so we're back. This here is Detritus. He is named also like Lobsang Ludd, named after a Discworld character. This one is Sergeant Detritus at Moorpork City Watch. As for equipment and his run speed, with his gear, has two-piece the hostile environment shield, which gives a 20% run speed when shields are full, which is going to be here on this map. Burnt the CQ suit, and yeah, I don't know whether to actually wear that right now. He's wearing the suit, and no, actually not. Got the run gun, takes up to 20. I add, I think the boots are up to 30 already. Traits, we have Marquee Guard, gives a 10% extra run speed. Also have close quarter combat and physical conditioning for that extra run speed. On here, Command Officers, we have March, which adds another 5% here. So I've tuned up as best as I can. I have looked at a two-piece Delta set here, armor and the compression rifle. It just didn't actually the tactical biostatics didn't give as much of a boost as you might think. I didn't go with that, but with all of that, oh, I also have the fortune cookie. Glory in your Emperor's Triumph, the greater the glory, the greater the chemical bliss. Appropriate for Jem'Hadar. And I will also use the Tetracell White. Many people think it's cheating the thing, but for Jem'Hadar that gives an extra 25% run speed. So already, with the run boots and everything else, I'm at a 31 speed, with the Tetracell White that's going to be faster. It's supposed to give extra run speed, but they've nerfed it for this, so we'll not bother. And then take that up to 35. How things go. Addition. Frosted on. And let's get ready to run. Now to start with, start the running. Roll. Get that kind of command armor boost. And I fell off the edge. So it doesn't always work. Or you can actually go too fast for them. So, yeah, well, crap. What can I say about that? I ran right off the edge of the map. That's not very good, so I guess we'll have to stop and reset and try again. Okay, so we'll go for another attempt at this, since the first one messed up so badly. Bunch of the people here trying to work out right this time. So, quick moment. 5, like, boosted. I didn't actually add that much. I think I would add more. Every little helps. Makes it boots and everything else. We hopefully be able to make the corner this time. Final turn. Roll. Run. And that's about as fast as I think you can manage it these days with the race that we're doing. A good race from my friend Valcon, who I was talking to in the race. Jimmy had a good race, and he's had difficulty trying to tune his and not fall over the edge. Well, so well done, Valcon. You did good. It was a great race, and good to see you. So, so now we have our two times. We have a 47.08 for Lobsang Ludd with the unmodified one, and we have a 35.24 for Detritus with his tuned build. Of course, there's also a 31-second one with the cat charm, but that's no longer possible. What I thought might be interesting now is if I sync them all up so all three are on screen, focused on them, and we start all three of them. The build I did just before the cat was nerfed, Detritus in the middle, and Lobsang Ludd, and we run all three of them at the same time to see exactly how they look and how they stack up against each other in the different turns. So we'll go ahead and do that right now, and here we go. And so, as you can see, there's quite a bit of difference, and there's quite a lot of tuning that is possible, and quite a way to shave off a fair bit of time. The difference between 35 seconds and 47 seconds is, that's a quarter of the time, essentially. I mean, 48 to 36, literally, it's a quarter of the time. It's 25, you're going 33% faster than those without it. But that's, again, just like everywhere else in here, it's a PvP contest. And I've spent the time with Detritus to speed things up, to make him better at this PvP event. Just like any other PvP content in any other MMO, if you tune it to make it better, it will be better. But at the same time, as we saw in episode 13 a few weeks ago, if you get a good clear instance, you can win without any gear at all. And so I'd just like to end this with a quick appeal to Cryptic to give us back our cat charm. It's not easy. As you saw, I fell off the track the first time because I was going so fast. It was really difficult. The Lobsang Ludd run was really simple by comparison. The detritus run was very, very intensive. It took a lot of concentration because I had to make sure I got every turn just right, or I would fall off the edge, or I would hit something, because the extra speed makes it extra difficult. I mean, I can drive around any racetrack in a normal car at 50 miles an hour and be just fine, but if I was to try and do it in a race car at 120 miles an hour, it'd be a lot harder to get it all right. So, again, to end this off, Cryptic, people behind Star Trek Online, don't do any more nerfs to our speedruns for this to try and make it balanced for those who want it at the base level. It's just boring, it's too simple then, and it is just the luck of the draw at that point. I mean, you might as well just take out all the icebergs and make it a flat track and just make it a flat thing so you can go run straight forwards. Just like we did in the very first ones I took part on, where that fall off the cliff would have been the preferred line, because back then you didn't fail by falling off the cliff. So, with that said, that's the end of this video. I want to thank you all for watching. Please do hit like and subscribe. This is an extra special video, not part of the Temple Adventures of Lobsang Ludd series. So if you want to watch some great episodic content of going through the Temple Agent storyline in proper order, so as I film this, we're on the Wasteland storylines right now, having finished the first Klingons and about to go on to the Romulans. But please do let me know what you thought of this video in the comments. And until next time, thank you and goodbye.